What computer specifications do you need for 3D printing? Is a high-end gaming rig necessary, or will your trusty old laptop suffice? The answer to these questions, as you might expect, isn't as straightforward as it might seem. When it comes to 3D printing, the complexity of the models you plan to work with determines the type of computer you need. For handling simple and complex models in 3D printing, a computer with a clock speed of at least 3.3 GHz, an Intel i5 quad-core processor, and 6 GB of RAM should do the trick. But what if you're just starting out testing the waters and don't want to invest in a new computer just yet? You're in luck. The minimum recommended system requirements for running most slicing software are quite modest. An Intel Core 2 processor or better, 4 GB of RAM, and 550 MB of available hard drive space should allow you to dip your toes into the world of 3D printing without breaking the bank. On the other hand, if you're a professional modeler or aspire to become one, you might want to aim a bit higher. 32 to 64 GB of RAM and a dedicated graphics card with 4 GB or more of video RAM can provide a noticeable boost in performance when dealing with complex models and detailed rendering tasks. If you're using BCN 3D Strato slicing software, a MacBook Pro or a Windows laptop with around 16 to 32 GB of memory is suggested. This will allow you to handle 3D rendering, rotating, scaling images, and complex geometries with relative ease. And what about basic 3D printing needs? Well, an internet connection and slicing software can run on devices with an Intel Celeron processor and integrated graphics. However, keep in mind that more demanding software may require better specifications. So, to sum it all up, while basic 3D printing operations can be handled by standard computers, more complex models and rendering tasks may benefit from higher specifications. Faster processors, more RAM, and dedicated graphics cards can all contribute to a smoother and more efficient 3D printing experience. Remember, the specific requirements can vary based on the software used and the complexity of the 3D models you intend to work with. Choose your hardware wisely and happy printing.